So, what is going on YouTube? This is Sam from TeamSamuraiX1 here, and today guys, I got you guys Jesse Con back at it again with another amazing deck profile for this channel. And today, since release of Raging Tempest, and we got, Lawn Mowing next door, and you guys have been asking me for a LIGHTSWORN deck profile, and I have a really unique deck list from Jesse today. He's having so much success with it. Jesse, how are you doing today, man?
I'm good.
I'm good. Okay, so what deck profile are you going to be showing us today?
SHIRANUI, SYMPHONIC LIGHTSWORN.
SYMPHONIC LIGHTSWORN, so like with the new machine type guys, like right? No,
Are they machines?
Or are they warriors?
I don't know. I don't care about the. Yeah, they're machines.
They're machines. Okay, so yeah, so this is the deck profile you want to showcase, and yeah, do you have anything else you want to say before we start?
No, I think this deck's really good. I went to 2 big tournaments over the weekend and went 7-0 both of them and lost in top 4 at both of them as well. To various reasons. Both times, I guess, I didn't hit Ft.JESSE Snow until like at all.
Yes. Okay.
Ft.JESSE Snow is one of the best. It's probably the best card in the deck.
Okay. Okay. Awesome. So without further ado, Jesse, let's get started.
Yeah. So for the SHIRANUI, Spirit Master, whenever it's banished, destroy a face-up card. It's normal summon, special summon a Solitaire from the hand or grave, so it's really good. Solitaire, it's Nullfire Blossom. When it's banished, it summons this from the banish zone. To a zombie, only 2 because this gets this, and this is better to banish.
Yep.
And this is better to open just by itself. Play Mizuki is Mizuki busted and not once per turn. Be Fairytale, best card in the deck.
Not once per turn.
Yeah, this is the best card.
Not once per turn. So this is the best card in your deck, correct? Yep.
Not once per turn, so on either player's turn. 1850, it's Book of Moon. Like, it's actually just perfect.
Yep.
3 Wolf. To Mill, LIGHTSWORN, 2 Luminas, because you need a little more names now with not like 40 cards anymore.
Yep.
Let's discard cards, let's make rank 3s, because now playing Speedroids, I can make rank 3s. Raiden, 1 Raiden, because it sucks in normal summon. In reality, you always want a zombie to summon, or Lumina. The only thing it's good for is like in desperate situations, or just to discard it with Soul Recharge or anything, and then instant fusion in the back and make Omega.
Yep.
Because it's the only other level 14er. You can't instant fusion back into zombie and make Omega because it's level 3 and needs effects negated.
Exactly.
1 Lila out stuff. Usually I play 2, but it's really bad against Zoo because they can just pop it if you try to hit a barrier or something. So it's not actually that good. 3 Chair Top. I don't know why I was playing this before. It's broken to make Leviair. And if you brick, you just make a Dante without using summon. And 25 isn't that easy to clear. It kills like Toad and stuff if they don't have a dupe, and even kills dupe by the way. And putting 3 in grave is really good. And people don't want to negate a Dante made by 1 card.
Yep.
Obviously talking Tomborg. Because the Symphonic should win, so it's actually like comboed a lot with Symphonics. A lot of the time I just draw this and I have Symphonic, I can special summon it, or Emerald, and I can just summon it. And I have other level 3s like Unizombie, and I make Leviair and just OTK.
Nice.
So 3 Symphonic Guitar.
Okay, so
this card is broken.
Please explain these new cards that comes out of.
So basically, it says once per turn, once in this scale, you can discard a card, special Symphonic from the deck. I'll show you the 2 that I play afterwards.
Okay.
And it's normal summon, special any Symphonic from the graveyard.
Wow.
So it's normal summon. Yeah. Oh, so it can't summon itself from the deck, but it can summon itself from the graveyard.
Nice. That's amazing. Wow.
It's once per turn too, so like I consider it like my 3rd and 4th, my 4th, 5th, and 6th Brilliant Fusions.
Yep.
But what is nice difference to Brilliant Fusion is that it's once per turn, you can use it again afterwards.
Yes.
You don't guarantee the Ft.JESSE Snow with it.
Correct.
It's so good. It's like you only play 1.
And these are the 2 Symphonics I play. So this is level 4. Very easy to play. It flips. You can add any Symphonic to hand. I've never used it once, that effect. But you can banish from the grave to target any of your other banished Symphonics and special summon it.
Yes.
So that is really good. And your Ft.JESSE Snow banishes anything. So a lot of the time you just banish Symphonics from the scale or the graveyard, and that like lets this guy live. This guy's really good. He's 23 attack, kind of like Seraphinite, except his attack won't be 0 if you special summon it. And when it's summoned, you get extra normal summon this turn, just like Seraphinite.
Nice.
Level 5 as well, and there's some combos you can do with level 5s, plus like Unizombie. Also, when it's in scale, I can add back a banished Symphonic, but that's not ever come up. Twice so far, I've drawn both these together, ended up scaling and then summoning with a wolf.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty funny. The Gem Knight, because Brilliant Fusion's still broken, one of the best cards in the open of the deck.
Only 1 Garnet, right?
You play 60 cards, you don't really going to draw it, and you don't want to increase your chances of it. If you see it, it's not the end of the world, like it sucks, but a few times I drew Brilliance with this, and that's like less than 1% in opening hands, drawing both those together, and that sucks.
Yeah.
It's really bad. 2 Ulti Maxies, 2 Ghost Ogres. I'm not the hugest fan of this card, like I haven't been in the past, but with Zoo, it's actually really good. And it's not like amazing, but like it stops you from getting blown out when you're going second. Exactly. And like it's still a decent back row, a decent defensive card.
Yes.
So I actually really like this card, and I'm happy I made it now. That's for the monsters. It's 33. It's actually a lot less than normal like Lawn Mowing or decks like LIGHTSWORN. It's because monsters usually suck, and you don't want to draw all monster hands. The spells are what's powerful. So spells, 3 twins, because this card is amazing. Discard L2, 3 brilliance, it's amazing. 3 instant wins.
Instant wins,
almost instant wins. 3 instant fusion, also amazing. 3 desires, probably best in this deck than any other deck, just because you can omega back everything.
Wow.
3 charge, amazing. 2 charge is amazing. The 1 is full soul charge. Almost instant game, and then good card.
Yep.
And then that's 25 spells. Because I do want to open up most of these spells.
Nice. And for your traps?
2 treacherous trap balls.
So why only 2 treacherous trap balls in your set?
Okay, so
Only 2. Only 2.
people play 1 usually. So I play Raph. I figured I want to play traps. This is a good trap to hit like Paleozoics and to establish boards. And like I can make Raph to clear things. Like if they don't pop my 2 monsters in the field with Trident, I can make a Raph and force it out. And if they still don't hit the Raph and leave it up, I have a second treacherous. People say yes, I do need to not have trap in the grave to use it, but Fairy Tale can banish spells and traps. So you banish it in the grave and then you use the second one, and it's really good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So that's 60.
So that's pretty much it for your deck. Okay, before you get started showing off the extra deck and everything, why did you decide to play this deck over like Zodiacs and things like that?
So I feel like Lamong is an unfair card.
Okay.
And it's like the next Demise or Soul Charge, where it's just super powerful. But the one thing with Lamong is, if you're playing against it, it's not how you draw. It's how just how many cards you have in your deck. So by playing 60, you immediately just have an inherent advantage against any Lamong deck. You don't have the risk of them just opening Lamong and winning. So I think right now 60 card decks are just better, even if you can't use the Lamong the best. Just because you don't auto-lose Infernoids if they draw 1 of 6 cards. And I did the math, it's like 42% going first and 49% going second.
Wow, that's pretty good. And you were talking about how you don't want to play Zodiacs because Dimensional Barrier is a good card.
Yeah, Dimensional Barrier too. Dimensional Barrier is like one of the biggest cards in the game right now, and it cripples Zoo.
Yeah.
I think Metalfoe Zoo combats little, but it still like loses to Infernoid, to Lamoing. Sorry.
Yes, okay, awesome. So, let's go off to your side deck. If you have a side deck,
sure.
Go with side deck.
So Raigeki and
guys, side deck is always up to personal preference. So I just want to let Jesse just showcase his side deck so you guys have an idea.
You should be playing some sort of board clearer right now in your side or main deck, just because
for zoos, yeah.
Like second and zoo, like Paleo too is really good against like
frog.
2 pot of Quizzitivus. This is like the only thing I have for any deck that's like Omega based. Hits. If they have Omega's banish, you put it back and you get a draw. It's really good. You just use it to cycle a lot. Against ABC, it's really good because they try to tag out thinking you have a Kaiju or something. You put their guys back and you draw and they lose a Buster. So it's really good. It's probably even better than Kaiju when it goes off.
Yep.
You can recycle your own stuff too. And you can also, like, against Paleo, you can chain block with it. Like they try to use an effect, the trap. You can activate chain this response, so they can't use their Paleo engrave and you get a draw. So that's not bad either, because sometimes like you want to side out a lot of cards. 3-dimensional barriers, it's like the best. Going first, you want to have it, and against Zoo and Pendulum, you just always want to have it too. 3 Nekoseka for Paleo.
Yep.
3 Lancias.
So good against the Inferno matchup, man. Blowout.
I've never drawn it once. My Lama matchup is actually really easy, so I don't know if I continue playing 3. Because neither of us can use Lamoing unless we desire. So, and I just put more damage on and a lot more monsters on board without having to Lamoing. So they often just struggle. Like they can't deal with Minerva and Mega and like a Raph. It's too much for them.
Yep.
Without like Lamoing. And 3rd Ogre for going second against, and even first against Zoo and Metalfoes.
That's pretty much it for your side deck. So up to your extra deck.
Yep. So.
Okay. For those of you who do not know, how did you obtain this card?
I won 2. I won 1 at YGOPro Toronto. I got 3rd, and 1 at Nats where I got 7th.
We got 7th. You got Minerva. Beautiful. Wait, so for coming 7th, like you get another Minerva, right? Just 1. Okay.
Yeah. Top 32 gets 1. And everyone top 32.
Top 32 gets a Minerva.
Yes.
That's insane.
Yes.
Oh wow. Okay. Nice.
Only 1 because you actually don't even have the space, and you don't want to really drop. You can't drop 2 a turn, so it's not that good. Nice. I don't regret just playing 1, even though I have access to 2. The rank 3s, Dante, when the brick hands, Cherry Top's good. Levier, because you do ridiculously combos, because you have a lot more level 3s than like older builds. 1 Emerald, because Emerald is good. Utopia package. People don't play this card, but this card is broken. Oftentimes you're paying life points, or because you don't have traps, you're taking a lot more hits. And then you go to 10, the entire board is gone, and you go TKM. Like, this card is amazing. I've used it so many times in the past weekend, and like, a lot of times against ABC, they tag out all the guys in defense, and I'll and I put them on 0 cards besides the 3 monsters they have on field. But I'll be level 2. I'll attack my guys into their defense monsters, put myself lower life than them, and then banish the entire field when they lose.
Nice.
Even if you're at 10, like a lot of decks don't have way to do a lot of damage or burn, especially if you have a Fairy Tale.
Yep.
Wrath for the treacherous that I mentioned. It's really good. Castell's standard, and so is Dweller. I did not play Direwolf because I didn't have space. It didn't come up in testing. It didn't come up yesterday. Today it would have come up once.
Yep.
1F0. It's really good. It's clearing your board of random garbage like the Emeralds, Dwellers, Castell, Minerva, like after they've used their effects. And then stealing for game, like a lot of big monsters too. And you steal something, you banish it for Fairy Tale. So in the battle phase, you attack, steal, attack with that monster, and then banish it for Fairy Tale. So that's really good.
Yep.
2 Omegas. I usually play 3, but because of the rank 3s, I didn't have space, and the Wrath. Those were new changes to the deck, so I had to cut it down to 2, and I figured most of the time I'm playing 2, I'm winning anyways. When they die to the grave, you can put them back anyways, so it's not like it's that big of a deal.
Yep.
I only needed the 3rd one once. And then Insuffusion and Gem Night Fusion targets.
Yep, to round off your extra deck. Okay, Jesse, so that's pretty much wraps up your deck profile. Do you have any else you want to say before I end off this deck profile? Any changes you might want to make? Any card suggestions or any recommendations that you would recommend people to try out?
This deck's a lot of fun. You should play it. And this is skillful too. And unlike a lot of decks like DDDs where maybe you're just dropping a big board and passing and hope it works, in those decks seems like it's very combo based because of Fairy Tale and all the interactive cards. You actually aren't playing that type of deck where it's just floodgate heavy. You're playing a more interactive game. I do enjoy that a lot. It's a lot of fun. And it's good. Like I'm 14-2 over the last 2 weekends at 2 big tournaments.
Nice. In Toronto, of course. Alright, Jesse, thank you so much for this amazing deck profile. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys slap that thumbs up button. Sam signing out. Alright guys, peace.